everybody is judgy, so we just need to know how to handle it. Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about this situation that some of us do face with our luxury purchases, especially maybe with luxury bags because they're a little bit more prominent when you bring them out. Throughout the years on YouTube, I do get questions about being judged for carrying my luxury bags and how do I handle it. So over the years I've also answered, but I thought I will do a video because I think this is a real problem that all of us face, being judged for our passion and our hobby. I feel most people who can afford it have hobbies, whether it's traveling or finding the really awesome places to eat, collecting stamps, collecting shoes, even like photography. A lot of people have hobbies, and for us in this luxury community, our hobby is luxury bags, luxury clothing, shoes, accessory, luxury items. And these hobbies for everyone, including us, when it becomes a real passion, you actually have to invest time and money into it. The only difference I feel with some of these hobbies against our hobbies is that it is, superficial. We can see it, we are carrying it. And with luxury, I feel like it's got a bad rap. People actually looking at it and seeing the value of it and saying you're flashy, you're superficial, you are spendthrift, you're irresponsible. So it has a bad rap and they don't see the other side of actually collecting these luxury items from you working really hard, but you don't have to justify it. It's just that they don't see that side of it. Over the years, I've had my fair share of people judging me, talking behind my back about how I'm very irresponsible and all of that. And it does affect me and how I'm willing to wear my bags. So here are a few tips that I have kind of put in place or just, subconsciously do just to protect myself a little bit. So the first tip is know your environment. I know it's very basic and very almost obvious to say, but you actually really need to be a bit more aware of where you're carrying your luxury bags or where you will bring your luxury bags. If you know you're going to a place where your friends and family may not really like it, and you actually know, but you still bring it, you're actually asking for trouble. And if you're working in a corporate environment, unless you are the boss, you need to exercise a little bit of self-awareness and caution when it comes to carrying your luxury bags, because your colleagues may not understand your hobby, may not understand your passion, and that is where the misunderstanding comes from, and therefore judgment and just unnecessary inconvenience for you. The second tip is to accept that people will always judge. They will always make comments about something that they don't like, don't accept, or will not understand, and you actually don't need to make them to understand. So once you accept that, then you do what is comfortable for you. So some people will feel like, well, now that I don't care, that they don't accept it and they'll judge me, and they just say, you know what, I don't care anymore, I will use my luxury bags. And that's absolutely fine as well, because you're comfortable with it. Or the other extreme is to not do it at all. So maybe really don't bring any of your luxury bags out. Just keep it private or for yourself enjoyment only. So that's also one way to manage this situation. So, you can actually see it in your real life, right? You've got some people who are around you are really flamboyant. They really YOLO their life. They don't really care. And yeah, people will judge them, but they accept it and they just enjoy their life. But there are also some people who really keep there are many hobbies or things that they love very private, because they say, you know what, I accept people will judge me, so I don't want to, deal with it, so we keep it private. So you can do that with your luxury bags as well. To find the middle is your level of comfort, where you can use it, how you want to inch the little luxury bag to maybe some of your colleagues, and that's really for you to know. But most important thing is to accept. You can't fight it. Just say, they'll judge. Whatever it is, they'll judge. You could be carrying a Coach bag, or even a nothing bag, they will judge. The judgment could be in various intensities, and if you don't accept that, they'll always judge. Every time they make a comment about your bag, you always feel negative towards that comment. They'll be like, oh, why are they always judging me? Why are they always doing this? Why this? Why not that? But actually, once you accept, they'll judge. And once you understand that, then you can understand that, oh, it's not me, it's you. My third and final tip about handling judgment is to be authentic and be enthusiastic. Now, I know a lot of you have gone through situations where maybe somebody asked you about a bag and your immediate response is to protect yourself. You say, oh no, this is a nothing one, this bag. It's just a normal bag. You know, it's a protective layer that you put across. But sometimes that brings up alarm bells. People immediately might feel like you're not willing to share. They might feel like you are hiding, and that makes judgment even more pronounced. They might feel like, oh yeah, she doesn't want to talk about it. She doesn't think we're worthy of listening to it. What I realized about being enthusiastic is people understand that, wow, she's really passionate about this. Think about it like a person who collects stamps, or when they are really passionate about photography. When you talk about lenses, they get all into it. They're, oh, you know, this lens is like this, or this stamp, you know, from which year, and then they get so into the zone. Sometimes the enthusiasm really flows over to you because you feel like, wow, is it so interesting? Can you tell me more? And that is the same about bags. When we talk about bags, we get so enthusiastic about it. I think among the luxury community, we know it's an expensive item, so we don't straight away zone into the price. We go about, wait, how come it's like that? You know, how's the flap? You know, what's the zip like? We talk about everything, but the price. We kind of know the price, but you know, it's not like a key factor. However, when other people are not familiar with it and they ask about our bags, our immediate response is to protect it because we feel like, oh, they're gonna ask me about the price. They're gonna know it's very expensive. Don't you think it's a very strange response? I don't carry all my luxury bags to the office or in certain settings, but you know, when I go out by myself, I go out with my husband, I will be carrying my luxury bags. Maybe I'll carry my Chanel, I'll carry my Birkin, I'll carry something really expensive, and this world is a very small place, so you will bump into people, and those are the times that you should be enthusiastic about it. If they say, wow, nice bag. Instead of going the whole protective response, say, whoa, thank you, let me tell you about this bag. This bag can fit a lot of things, you know, it feels light, it's really good, functionality. Talk about it like you're talking to a bag lover. Feel like yourself is like a photographer sharing your love. And if the price question comes out, whoa, is it very expensive? Just say, yeah, it's quite expensive, but don't worry, you can save for it. You don't have to answer the question directly and don't have to be protective about it. When you're authentic, when you don't lie, when you don't push away, that's when people will open up. You know, when you push them away, when you don't allow them to understand, that's when they will feel like, she don't want to share with her expensive bag, like she don't want to tell you. Be like that photographer hobbyist, or be like that stamp collector who's just all out telling you everything. So my 3 tips on handling uncomfortable situations with judgmental people. What are some of your tips? Leave it in the comment section down below. Otherwise, if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, and hit that notification bell as well. Everybody, please take care, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!